So across and down rows each contain 2 clues, clued in order. In each of the 16 3x3 sections of the grid, a 5-letter word can be arranged from the 4 unchecked letters, those directly above, below, and to the sides of a central square. So for this, it will be this one, this one, this one, and this one. Those 5 letters. A 5-letter word can be arranged from the 4 unchecked letters plus the letter in the centre. Good. Clues for these sweet 16 words are given in random order. The 16 central square letters, when read from left to right and top to bottom, tell what the diagram represents. Answers include 5 proper nouns. Okay, allow me to first go over all the clues. When I get stuck, which will happen, I will then go over to you. Well, I didn't know Katus, but I would imagine that she is. I can't speak for her, and I'm not on Twitter, so I haven't seen any of the tweets. But I'm slightly miffed. I feel slightly affronted. It feels like it's my baby. It's not. So obviously, I didn't make the show. I just work on basically every single aspect of the show. I'll be on the camera work next series, you know, that sort of thing. I will not, but get me in lighting or something, and sound. But yeah, so it just feels a bit. Oh, anyway, there we go. So here we go. Going to start with the crosses. Urge for a bit of caramel with nuts. Is the definition going to be nuts? Urge for a bit of caramel with nuts. A bit of caramel. Is that going to be a chunk? Is that going to be nougat? Is that going to be... It's not a Sudoku. Actually, Sudokus weren't in the popular eye until 2004. That's when they really exploded. November 2004. A couple of days. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Urge for a bit of caramel with nuts. Not spotting that. Something... I'm not even going to ask for a hint on that one. I'm going to ignore you, Hollow, and everyone else who has got it. I'm wondering if Sensei actually has it or whether he's just typing G. It could be just typing G. Something stacked on high percentage. Something stacked on high percentage. Okay, high is probably H. Oh, staked. Hang on. Something staked on high percentage. I want it to be like a ratio or something like that. Good way, Sensei. Good evening. I hope you're doing well, by the way. It's lovely to see you. Something staked. That's a bet. An ante. I want it to be an ante. But then where does the H go in ante? Hanty? Auntie? Anthe? Percentage. No, not going to get that. Meredith's got that. I'm going to ignore that one as well, I'm afraid. I'm going to come back to both of those. Quite within legalities, getting guillotined. Quite within legalities, getting guillotined. So, if you're guillotined, you take the head off of something. So, legalities, are they like the facts? Are they like the rules? There's a question mark. Is it going to be... and lit? Is it going to all mean the definition as well? Okay, this is going well. Jazz combo member has restricted the horns. Jazz combo member has restricted the horns. Okay, so is it going to be like the name of a famous jazz musician, such as Miles, maybe something like that? A member, or the name of a jazz combo, because a member could be an arm, and the horns. Oh goodness. 10. Backbites in English. Backbites in English. If there's any hiddens, I've not spotted them yet. I should probably look for hiddens. Because like especially that first one of 9. Backbites in English. If you bite, you nip. So is it nips backwards, which is spin? But why would spin be English? First letter, please, Hollow. I need to get at least one of these clues. Is it something hidden in English? No. First letter. Oh. If you back... So it's going. It's going in English. Next letter, please. I'm going to end up. I mean spine, because your spine is your back, but that's 5. I mean, nips backwards is spin, but why would it be spin? In English. Next letter, please. So is it spin? English means spin. Oh, what? English is how US refers to what we call side or spin in pool. Oh, so put a bit of English on it. If you put a bit of English on something in the UK, that means put a bit of English mustard on something. So if you put a bit of mustard on something in the US, that's spin. But if you put a bit of mustard on something in the UK, that's mustard versus spin. Ornaments adjusted in mechanical methods. Ornaments adjusted in mechanical methods. Now, I want that to be an anagram of ornaments, but that's 9 letters, which is very disappointing. Ornaments adjusted in mechanical methods. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to comment on any of that, you filthy, filthy people. No, going to move on to 11. Oh, I'm not doing well here. Conservatives, extremely... I'm trying to think, is Dijon, is that quite the spicy one? Or is it English that is quite the spicy one? I think Dijon is the mild one and English is the quite spicy one. I forget. I've had both and I never know which one is which. Conservative is extremely careful about a bird. So extremely careful is probably C and L, because those are the extremes, the first and last of careful. About A. So it's going to end C-A-L and it's going to be a bird. But what bird ends in C-A-L? Or extremely careful is CL about A, and then we have a word for bird, and that's going to mean a conservative. Or to be conservative, to be frugal. What? What is this commercial? Please put that in my Discord, Sensei. What is that? Conservative is extremely careful about... Okay. I've got the next one. Let's just do the next one. I could do the next word. The next one. Incomplete box spring. Incomplete box spring. 3 letters. Hollow has this one. I have this one. Go for it, Hollow. So it's a 4-letter word for a box, and not just a box, but 2 box. I'm going to take off the last letter because it's incomplete. And it means spring, but not as in the metal spring, like a spring water. A spar. So if a spar, S-P-A-R, to box is to spar, take the last letter off, you get spar, meaning a spring. So that goes there. Someone chanting for popular skin refresher. Someone chanting for popular skin refresher. So it's going to be... Oh, I mean, a skin refresher is a moisturiser or something like that. Aloe is often a skin refresher. A cream. Someone chanting. So something is probably going to be said out loud, and it will mean someone chanting for popular. Oh, I'm not sure. First letter, please. I. So for if it's popular, it's in. Skin refresher, in aloe, in cream, inciter. Someone chanting would be an intoner. Hang on. Someone chanting is an intoner. So a skin refresher, that must, yeah, you can get skin toners, can't you? So there you go. Popular skin refresher. If it's popular, it's in, and then your skin refresher is toner. And someone chanting would be an intoner. Wavy line on a metal fabric. Wavy line on a metal fabric. Is it going to be a tilde? On a metal fabric. Linen. Damask. Felt. Velcro. I'm just naming all the fabrics that I could think of. Wavy line. Anagram of line on A. Is it going to be like an anagram of line and the letter A, and it's going to be a metal fabric? Like e-nail. Is that what it's going to be? Not that kind of toner, having just read the chat. On a metal fabric. Wavy line. I feel that means anagram of line. And then put that on A, next to A. Metal fabric. Alien? It's an anagram of alien. Or A-line, but it's not much of an anagram actually, so it's wrong. It's not going to be alien, is it? No anagramming. I am indeed, Jess. They're making me cross as well. More literal. Wavy line. So it's like a hyphen. A wavy line is the shore. A wavy line. High. A line when you say when waving. High on a metal. What is metal doing there? All I can think of as the metal fabric is like chain mail. It's a mail. First letter, please. A dash. Ooh, a wavy line that begins with S. Squiggle. All I can think of is tilde. I've only got tilde in my head. Next. Next letter, please. If it's another P, you're going to be very irritated. S-A. Archer's got it. It's good. Yes, so it's a 4-letter wavy line and the letter A, and it's going to mean a metal fabric. A metal fabric. Satin? Stin? Next letter, please. Oh dear, I'm going through all the letters here. I think I need to reparse. Oh, so a wavy line is literally... an S is a wavy line. This is me not liking it. There's nothing wrong with it, and it's absolutely fine, and I'm quite actually appreciative of it, but I don't like it because I didn't get it. So S is a wavy line on A, so it's next to the letter A for A. Tin is metal, and then fabric is your... satin is your fabric. Don't have to like it. Oh, dear. Order a red light. Order a red light. So is it going to mean light as in light and luminous, like a colour, like a light bulb, or is it going to be light as in not heavy? Order, is that the definition? And then we're going to get AR and then something that doesn't mean light, something that means not heavy. Or is it going to be order, a 3-letter order? I can't think of any other words for order. And then, or is order an anagram indicator? I don't think it is. Oh my goodness, I'm not getting this. So, a couple of you have got it. I'm going to come back to that one. Let's mix it up. The old man has an expert cure for everything. I have the answer to this one. The old man has an expert cure for everything. I don't understand the wordplay this one yet, but I definitely have the answer to 13B. Hollow has it, Stephen has it, and And I've got this based on, I think the definition is cure for everything. Oh, I know now how it works. Yes, I've worked out how it works. I've got the pars, and I'm sort of being coy with that word there. So go for it in the chat. What do you think it is, Meredith? What do you think it is? It's okay. Does everyone? What do you think it is? The old man is your par. And we're going to put inside of that, that's the bit that I was trying to work out, took me a while to work out. The old man has, i.e. it owns, i.e. has inside it, an expert. So an is an, and an expert is ace. So par with an ace inside it. A cure for everything is a panacea. A cure for everything is also a pan au chocolat. Works in my book. Trouble with a tap dancer's first run. Trouble with a tap dancer's first run. I mean, trouble with a tap is a drip. Yes, it is! It's drip! Oh, he's done it, ladies and gentlemen. Trouble with a tap is a drip. I was thinking a leak, a drip. Dancers first is D, and a run in your tights is a rip. Prefer a pan au raisin? I will take pan au raisin. More than happy with the pan au raisin. Both are excellent in my book. No judging here on that one. So there we go, that is that. Norm and Otis playing checkers. Norm and Otis playing checkers. This feels like an anagram. Playing is your anagram indicator of Norm and Otis. So it's going to mean checkers. Norm and Otis. Checkers. Checkers. Got it. Yep, took me a while to get the anagram, but it is working exactly that way. So this is an anagram of Norm and Otis. They are playing, so they're being anagrammed. And it means checkers. Does not mean the game checkers, though, in this instance. Oh, when I was young, I really wanted Triominoes. And we got an own brand version of it for money reasons, which had dots instead of the numbers. Or numbers instead of the dots, whichever one Triominoes didn't have. And I was livid. I want the real thing. I was livid. Picky Dan, always been picky. Go for 14 in the chat. Am I okay with any baked? No, not any baked goods, because technically a pizza is baked. You know, that's how you cook a pizza. You bake it. I would not have a pizza with raisins. But most baked goods with raisins, yeah. It is an anagram of monitors. There you go. And just to prove it, I have written it down here. Oh, but I can't show it to you because I've written it down by my work stuff. And there's some things in there that I'm not going to show you. It's an anagram of Norman Otis, which is monitors. Seeing grapes on a piece. Grapes are not raisins. I mean, they are, but I'm just going to ignore that. Oh no! Ah, Meredith, you've activated this. Woo, 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 woo. I've had this by my side for weeks, waiting for someone to activate the pineapple on pizza klaxon. Woo, woo, woo. Oh dear. All right. I'm gonna have to come up with a new sign for next week. Okay, 15 across. Heard big stick bug. Get no, Catus. No, don't make me do the klaxon again. Heard big stick bug. Heard big stick bug. Good evening, Wildcattery. Thank you very much for the follow. I bothered a cat yesterday whilst out on a walk. Actually, I don't think I did. It was very, very happy to see me. It rubbed around me. It was lovely. It was a black cat. I showed it on stream yesterday. You should have been watching yesterday if you wanted to know that. Heard big stick, and then so it's going to sound like a big stick, like trunk, log, and it's going to mean bug. So it's going to sound like a big stick, and it's going to mean bug. To annoy is also to bug, but I feel like it's going to be like a literal insect. I did fondle it, yes. And that word fondle is once again... Oh no, Sensei's added it. No, I didn't add it yesterday because I couldn't because I was in the middle of other games. Oh no, Sensei's added the word fondle. Oh no. And you're very welcome, Meredith. Big stick bug. Has anyone got a good evening? Well, okay, I hope you are doing well anyway. Don't love it, maybe right. Let's have the first letter then. I want this one. S. Big stick. A big stick is a... I'm just trying to think of a dog with a big stick in its mouth. I'd call that a slab. Next letter, please. I had a very healthy dinner tonight, Sensei. Don't you go ruining it. S-R? What word? There we go. S-T. A stump. If you bug, do you stump? I don't like that. Oh yeah, Sriracha, that's a good word. And Sri Lanka and things like that. But that's pretty much everything that begins with S-R. Is it stump? If you bug, you stump? I don't like it if it is that. Next letter, please, if it isn't that. Stand, stark. Big stick. A big stick is a stack. I'm trying to think of the bug. If you bug, you stare. It's going to sound like a big stick. Staff. Why would it be staff? Oh, a staph infection, like that kind of bug. Yeah, okay. So it sounds like that, but it's going to be the STAPH version because it sounds like the STAF version. So there we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that. So let's... What have I done with the... What have I done? There we are. Okay, and finally, some abused a test for drugs. Some abused a test for drugs. It's my favourite. I've been looking at the next one, thinking I've got this one. It's a favourite. It's hidden in abused a test. Some of it is sedates. If you sedate something, you drug it. Sedates for drugs. So we could put that in. Those are the acrosses. Oh, I've done that again. Let's go to the downs. It was a long time ago, but I'm working my way through them, and we'll get up to the present day in about 10, 15 years. I wanted to make sure I never ran out of these puzzles. Oh dear, because I do these every other week, and I'm not even here next week, so it's a 3-week gap. And they're out every 4 weeks, these puzzles, so anyway. Yeah, it is a long time ago. But these crosswords don't really age. Sometimes you get an age reference, sure. But luckily, they age quite well, mostly. Cold comfort in stop. Cold comfort in stop. I've got this one. I've got one down. Hollow, you've got one across, have you? Do you mean one down? Oh, you do, but it is 1A, of course. Fine, fine. Me trying to be clever and failing. Go for it, Stephen. Go, 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 Stephen. Indeed. It is cease. C for cold, as in C on a cold tap. Comfort, if you bring comfort to something, you ease it. And then if you stop, you cease. So C for cold, ease for comfort, and you get cease. Baddie, breaking spy groups, bugs. Baddie, breaking spy groups, bugs. Can't say. Lost the ability to speak now. And it's going to be here. It's going to go here. So a baddie. Spy group. Is that going to be a ring? Baddie breaking a spy group. What's the baddie going to be? Dr. Evil? Can I have... Please pay close attention to what I'm going to ask you. Can I have the first letter of the baddie here? Because I'm assuming it's going to go somewhere in the middle, and I think this is sort of the first clue that I would like. C is the first letter of the baddie. Cad. So it's going to be cicadas then. Why is it that? CIA. The CIA is the spy groups. The spy groups is the CIAs. We're going to put a rotter, a cad, in the middle of that, and we're going to get cicadas. There we go. 2 down. Initially split up in a street. Initially split up in a street. It's going to go here. I don't understand the 17 years reference, by the way. But maybe it's just... That's how long it will take me to solve that clue, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it goes to there. In a street. So a street is probably AST. So... Initially, a start or something like that. Split up in a street. If you split, you rend. Oh, yes, of course. Yes, that they do. A lot of things in nature emerge only after prime numbers of years. That's to minimise the overlap. Yes. And so I is going to be the second letter of the second word. Initially. At first. Initially is at first. Because we've got a street. So what is TFIR doing? Split up. A split is a rift. Okay. So initially means at first. That is the answer. Split is a rift. And we're going to put it up, i.e. literally up, so it goes backwards in the wordplay. In a street. A-S-T. So that is rift goes, so there's your AST, and then rift goes backwards at first. Good. Maybe I care what a girl might be called. Maybe I care what a girl might be called. That is going to be Erica. That is an anagram of I care. Maybe is your anagram indicator. Anagram of that, Erica. 3. Crow relative trails flock of geese. Okay, it's one thing in the air and one thing on the ground, isn't it? So a gaggle of geese is on the ground, and a skein is a flock of geese in the air, isn't it? Anyway, it's none of those. Crow relative feels like raven, but it's 3 down, and there's an N here in the 4th position, which doesn't look good. Crow. What are the Corvids? Jeremy Corvid. Da 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 da. Oh god, I'm gonna have to pay royalties to the Beatles now. What other Corvids have we got? Will Danish finish the top before? And then I can't read the rest of it. Before the top of the hour. It's close, you know. It's going to be close to the top of the hour. Crow relative trails flock of geese. What is a flock of geese? Anyone got 3? No one's got 3. I don't think a wren is a relative of a crow, is it? All I can think of is rook. Rook is another one. Rook, raven, and crow. Anyway, can't find it. Going to move on. Green mat for each drink. Green mat for each drink. Okay, so it's going to be something pop, and it's going to go there. So probably something like soda pop or something like that. Oh, a pop. It's £3 a pop. £3 each. So for each is a pop. Green mat is a sod. Yes! There you go. A sod is your turf. That's your green mat. A pop. Soda pop. There's your drink. There we go. I'm going to come back to 3 later. Material. Only shot before noon. Yep, happy with this one. Oh, this was not one of the fabrics I mentioned earlier, but it could have been. It's a fabric. That is the answer. A deadly weapon of geese. Deadly weapon of goose. You only need one. Just one goose. That is all. Hollow. Meredith, you're all getting it. And yes, my language, yes, with the soda pop. Go for 4 if you've got it. Go for 4A. Material only shot. Shot is an anagram indicator here, so anagram of only before N for noon. Because you write 12N or NN. Both are acceptable, I believe. I think noon is N. Noon is definitely NN. Anyway, anagram of that before noon. Nylon. Which is not a contraction of New York and London. It's nothing to do with it. That's a back formation that people seem to believe, and it isn't. My people answer about petty officers' arms. My people answer about petty officers' arms. So I feel like arms, yeah, so it's weapons, because those are arms. That's your definition. But why is it weapons? My people, is that we? Petty officer is PO. Ah, okay, my people, we. Answer could be ANS. So it's we and ANS, all about, some of it about PO for petty officer, and there you go, weapons for arms. There we are, 5 across, by which I mean down. Pronounced appearance in men. Yep, okay, happy with that. There is a co-op version of Untitled Goose Game now. I would just try and annoy the other goose. Be a great stream. Is it just... Wildcat, I think you're right, but please don't put any guesses in the chat that might be correct. Hold off on guesses, but yeah, I'll do 11 in a second, because I think you're right there. Go for 5. Pronounced appearance in men. Go for that. It's clever Hollow. I do appreciate this, by the way. I know I laugh, but I do appreciate it. It's guys and dolls, so it sounds like guys, G-U-I-S-E, your appearance, but it sounds like that, so it's G-U-Y-S, men. And we will now go to 11 across. So that must be cassowary, because it has to be a type of bird, or it doesn't have to be, but it is in this case. But why is it the cassowary? Because conservative is C. Extremely careful is wary. About a bird. So bird is your definition. Conservatives. Cassowary spa. Extremely. O is so wary. Oh, so could conservative be S? No, it's all about A. Okay. Conservatives is C-S. C''S. CS. So wary, extremely careful. And all of that is about A, so we put the A in for cassowary. In the A, in the second position there. There we go. Thank you very much. Standard puncture in a manner of speaking. Standard puncture in a manner of speaking. Variance? Can't be variance, but that's the only word that I've got there at the moment, and I'm not going to get any extra letters either. Standard puncture in a manner of speaking. What is a puncture? It's an air escape. It's going to end A-N-C-E, isn't it? Bartons. Okay, Sensei. What is the first letter then, please? Go for the first letter for Sensei, please. I am proud of you if you've got this. He goes P. Parlance. Very good. Very, very good. It is parlance. Well done if you got that. Your standard is par. Golf standard, of course. If you puncture something, you ram it through with a lance. You lance it. And manner of speaking is your parlance. There we go. Thank you very much. Crude handle belonging to you. Crude handle belonging to you. 6 letters, so it's going to end in Y. If you handle, you hold, you deal with, belonging to you. That is yours. You've turned it into a game now. Okay, who can give me the most coins, and then I'll delay until after the top of the hour. Oh God, here we go. Crude handle. I want that to be an anagram of handle, because crude is an anagram indicator, but it's 6 letters, so it has to end with Y, and that's not going to work. Handle could be a name as well, couldn't it? So handle belonging to you would be like your name. Crude, cruddy, oily, smutty. dirty, smutty. Is it going to be smutty? Handle belonging to you. You are the only person. I'm going to come back to 6. I'm going to come back to that. I see about Rod Christie. Okay, I don't know who Rod Christie is, but 6 letters, so it goes here. What is that? A blank A, T blank A. Thanks, Itzy. For adding that term to my accepted list. Is it going to be a famous Christie? It's going to be a famous Christie. Alatra. I see. Am I looking at the right column here? 6 down B. Oh, okay. That's really obvious, actually, thinking about it. Agatha Christie. Okay, now why is it Rod? Why is it I see about Rod? Aha! Why is a gat a rod? Is that a type of gun? Mary Wollstonethorpe, I think was her real name or something like that. Yes, the most famous Christie. I couldn't think of her. A gat is a rod, a gun. Both a type of gun. There we go. Thank you very much. Can't believe I couldn't think of Agatha Christie. 7 down. Best ordered exam of a school group. Best ordered exam of a school group. 7 letters, ends ST. So something test. Best ordered exam of a school group. Oh, well, okay. I'm going to say that for this first one I forgot it, but for the second one I stand a good chance of remembering. So, what clue is this? What clue is this? Well, if this is a kind of 7 up, this is clue 7 down. Hooray! So there we go. I mean, the SAT could be an exam as well, couldn't it be? Or an LSAT or an MSAT or a quiz or best ordered. It's going to end est. Best ordered. Neatest. Is there an NEA? Oh, PTA? No. I'm going to go with neatest. It's because I've had this staring at me for weeks. Effrontery. It's been on my my chest of drawers that's next to this desk. Weeks. National Education. Okay, there we go. So NEA for that, for the organisation, and it would be an NEA test for neatest. Okay, effrontery. I hate your point. I hate your point because it is correct. Author and Saint penning bunk. Saint is ST and it's going to pen, i.e. go round a bunk. Is that right? A cot, maybe? ST. Scott, there you go. Hey! Sensei! Sensei! Woo! You're in the crossword. There we go. Author must be Scott, as in, I don't know. But anyway, there we go. Pineapple on pizza does have 2 eyes as well, so it works, Catus. Works. Sir Walter, okay, yes, fine. Saint ST is a round cot for bed, for a bunk. There you go. Steamy noise occurs in high school. Steamy noise, hiss, occurs in high school. Can I just say, for the second clue, I forgot it. So it's time. I got it the wrong way around. So it's time for the Sprite of Shame. There we are. Apropos of nothing. Why, yes, Arch, go for it. Steamy noise. All I can think of is a hiss. What noise does steam make? There's a raid phrase. What noise does steam make? Not sure on that 8. Let's have a look at the second one. Container within containers for hemp products. Okay. Container within containers. So it's going to be cans, isn't it? So it's going to be... because it's going to be something to do with cannabis. Can bases? What is this? So there's our... so we need a container here within containers, which is the cans. Hemp products. Can Can bases? A base is not a container? A case is a container, though. Is it can cases? I'm not going to make it within the hour, I don't think. Sorry, Steve. Zace. Let's start from the other end of the alphabet. Cask. Can casks? Because cask is a container. What other plants beside hemp? Don't know. Linen. Flax. Vase. Can vases. Oh dear, there we go. I do it all the time, yeah, sometimes deliberately. This time, not deliberately. Okay, so those are those. I am going to go back from the top and go through them quicker now. Urge for a bit of caramel. That's going to be C with nuts. So urge is there. So it's probably something ing. Clawing. Nuts. Raving. Raving. Craving. There we go. So that is a bit of caramel. First letter of caramel. C. Nuts. If you're nuts, you're raving. And an urge is craving. Something staked on high percentage. First clue. First letter, please, Meredith. Tell me the first letter. And tell me it quickly. T. Something staked. It's your... So I think it's got to start with that and end in H. All I've got is tench. What's something staked? Your reputation. Tone. Tang. Tiny. Tent. Yes, you stake it. Oh, wow. I was entirely thinking of betting. But you do stake a tent, don't you? You erect a tent, but you also stake a tent. And then H for high. So tent, H, tenth. And a tenth is a percentage. Quite within legalities, getting guillotined. So it goes to there. Within legalities, getting guillotined. Quite. So I feel like it's going to end ILY. Affably? So I think if we put a first letter in front of it, it would mean quite. This is a pun, is it? I will not finish this puzzle because there's the Sweet 16. We've got the 16 other clues which I deliberately haven't even shown yet. Got the 16 other things to go. Okay, can I have a hint, please, for this one? Because I'm not going to get the next clue either. I'm going to need hints for that. Some form of hint. Okay, like affably. Okay, for the hint is there's no I. Okay. No, Waterfall, you would not. There is that as well. But if I said it out loud, I would allow it. If it was an oral mathematics exam, or oral mathematics exams, they would be hell. Please integrate 2x cubed dx. Please integrate it. And then you go, oh, okay, so that is going to be, what would that be? That would be half of x to the power of 4. There you go. Anyway, horrible. The I is wrong. Oh, the I is wrong. I put the I in that. Okay. So what is the I? What is the letter that is not there, that gets beheaded? What is the letter that gets beheaded? L. Laughably. Affably? Affably. Laughably? That does. Affably is a word, but... Ooh, Kirsty Young. I can't remember. I don't get it. I don't get it. What is this first? What is this letter here between the A and the F? Every letter was wrong. W. Awfully. Oh, lawfully. Oh, I'm awful. I get it now, Meredith. I get it. I get it. Whoever was telling me that I was bad. It's awful. Oh, you are awful, but I like you. Lawfully, that becomes awfully. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, the old ones are the best. Next, Jazz Combo member has restricted the horns. I don't know. I'm going to wait until I've got some more letters on that one. Ornaments adjusted in mechanical methods. There's the word hostage at the moment, but it isn't. Ornaments adjusted in mechanical methods. I'm going to come back to that one. Order a red light. Order a red light. A red light. A red and then ray. Oh, there you go. Array. I've got 13. So that is if you've got an order of something, it's an array of something, an array of data, an order of data. It's not great. It works. A for A, R for red, light for ray. Okay. Let's see if I can get either of these clues. That will help with the acrosses. 3 down. Crow relative trails flock of geese. Well, a flock of geese. Okay, a flock of geese is a V. And a relative. Oh, that's good. That's good. That got me completely wrong-footed. A relative is an aunt, and it's trailing a flock of geese, which is in a V shape. And if you vaunt something, you crow, you boast. Good clue. I like that. You are doomed. Crude handle belonging to you. Crude handle belonging to you. So not a bird at all. Absolutely, Stephen. Second letter, please, Hollow, for this one. It can't be an anagram of handle. Oh. So it's got to be something that's said out loud. Belonging to you. Next. Thou. Early is the only thing I've got. Your handle is your ear? Belonging to you. Belonging to me. It might be my. Because if it's belonging to you, but that means me, it could be my. Is that right? Not my. Darn. So handle is ear. Belonging to you. Thy. Oh my goodness. How is thy thigh? I don't know why I went with thigh. So, crude, it's earthy. He used crude language, earthy language. Steamy noise, is it hiss? Oh, it is. H-I... it is just hiss, isn't it? H for high, H-I for I? Oh, no, is occurs. So something occurs, it is, and that is in HS for high school. There we go. So that is hiss. So now, that leaves us... Will I get through this bit by the top of the hour? 9 across. Jazz Combo member has restricted the horns. No, it's not going to happen, is it? So Meredith has got it. Something's got to be in the middle of something else. Jazz Combo member. Brass. It's got to be brass, because that's your Jazz Combo method. But why? I don't know. Let's see if I can get the next clue in the next 2 and a bit minutes. Ornaments adjusted in mechanical methods. Ooh. Base around R. Okay, so Jazz Combo member is the base, and that restricted. Okay, good. Ornaments adjusted in mechanical. If you adjusted something, you set it. He adjusted the clock. So that leaves Methods. That's the ways. So it's rosettes. Your method is your rote. There you go. Done that before the top of the hour. That was not what we were doing earlier. But anyway, there we go. There we are. Hooray! Was that the bit that that you were talking about, Sensei? I thought you were meaning the entire crossword. Let's have a look. So that's all the normal acrosses and downs. 775. Well, we, of course, don't know where these go, so we are cold solving these, but we do know that there are 5 letters in each. Pegs swallowing red gum and orange. Okay. That's going to be an anagram of pegs and R, and it's going to be a type of orange. Spreg. No, hang on. What about rods? No. So, what is it? A dowel? So, it's not looking good for you, Stephen. No, you don't. Apparently not. Okay, so I think it's going to be an anagram of a 4-letter word or a 3-letter word for a peg. A peg, a rod is all I can think of. Rod with an S and then an R. R for red. And then gum is your anagram indicator. And it's going to be orange, but I don't quite know what's going on. Hang on, if I know it's got an R in it, let's have a look. There's going to be loads of these, though, that have R's in it. It's not going to be the first one. Ochre. No, it's going to have, if it has an S and an R in it. Yeah. Note held by Sting in King of Thebes. Note held by Sting in King of Thebes. This is true, Arch. This is true. Yeah. Which hour? Note. So that's going to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or H, or not H. Well, in Germany. Or N for note. Held by Sting. A barb? No. Well done if you got some of Stephen's coins. King of Thebes. Don't know. Going to come back to that, Arch, because I want at least a first go and everything. Tank's top in rough wear and tear. Okay, anagram of wear with tank's top, i.e. T, in the middle of it. And that is going to be... Oh, it's not tear, it's tear. It's water. And that is, Sweet 16, number 1. Ding, ding, because it's the anagram of water with an extra A. There we go. Am I accidentally going to do them in order? Maybe. Resting place for fish. Perch. There are 2 birds on a perch. One says to the other, can you smell fish? There you go. Perch. And that goes... P-E... No, where is it? There. That is... I will note down which one it is. So if that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I will put them there. Dan solves next crossword in under 16 hours. That won't make any sense if you've not seen this stream before. Good luck betting on that. Basically, the timer that I'll be using for the next one runs at 20 times the speed. Am I in Texas convertible? Am I in Texas convertible? So it's got to be an anagram of something here. Am I in Texas convertible? Is it an anagram of in Tex? Texan? Nexit? Okay, what have we got here? There's no X's anywhere here. So what is going on? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to come back to that one, Broken Fixie. Weight of root announced. Weight of root announced. Pound. Ounce. Stone. Ton. T-O-N-N-E of root announced. Going to come back to this one. I'm going to go through all of these for a first go, and then I'm going to come to all you lot just to warn you. Face right when in spring. So R is going to be right for R. Spring, leap. And it's going to mean face. So like visage, facet, side. Right, when in spring. If you spring, you jump, you leap, you boing, you... Okay, but that's how that one is going to work. Cuts in a forest around new pines. Cuts in a forest around new pines. So, N for new. Sorry, that sound you can hear is the sound of my notepad hitting the microphone because I've got the fan on. The fan is on. It's warm in here. Cuts in a forest. I don't know what those are. Lanes? Something around N. Oh, hues? No, and then it's going to mean pine. Logs! Logs! Longs! Got it. So, things that are cut in a forest, those are logs. Put that around N for new. And you get longs. If you pine, you long. Where does that go? There. That is number 11. Large island next to a Mediterranean land. Large island next to a Mediterranean land. Syria? Italy? Next to A. Large could be L. Mediterranean land. It's Spain. I'm trying to think of 5-letter ones, but what if it isn't? You know, what if it's something shorter? Egypt's 5 letters. Okay, going to come back to that one. Heard low avian call. Heard low avian call. So tweet. Avian call. Trill. To low is to moo. Low could also like mean bass or deep. Avian call. Nope, not getting that either. Honk. Censure catch up with mask. Mask. Catch could be a mitt. Censure. Censure means to tell off, right? Nope. Old, according to American works of art. Old, according to American works of art. So O is old. According to is probably R-E. Cypher House, good evening. American is usually US, so Aureus, that doesn't work. Works of art. Ooh, don't know. How are you doing? How are you? Hey, Zamaj, hope you're doing well. What were you doing tonight? Yes, do not offer answers just yet for these, nor any clues. Old, according to, if something, you know, according to, oh, I should know that. Neighbour carries wheel around. Neighbour carries wheel around. A neighbour is a butt. Yes. Yes. So I've got this one. If you neighbour something you abut, it's carrying a wheel being the letter O, and we're going to put O in that for about. If you're around the right area, you're about it. Shouty, bird after solving. Yep, absolutely. Good. Where is about? It goes there. So we're solving 5-letter clues here, and they will go in one of these squares. It's anagrams of these 4 letters plus this one. So about must go here, but the extra letter is the O. So it goes there. Weirdly, Elvis never died. Lives. There we go. Elvis lives. Yes. So that is going to go here. We got the IVES. The O can go here. 2 to go. Period in gym on Thursday. Period in gym on Thursday. So Thursday is going to be T or TH. Gym. Is that going to be PE or something? On Thursday, period. Segment, lesson. Nope, not getting that. Sweets may dry when hollowed out. Sweets may dry when hollowed out. So we're going to take out the middles of things. It's going to give us an even number of letters. Can. If something, you may do that. I don't know. Can you? May and can, not always the same, but in this instance, yes. DY, dry when hollowed out. Candy. And those are your sweets. Where do they go? They go... Where do they go? Here. Candy. So That's number... I don't need to note this, but I am. Number 10. Okay, hints, please. So let's go with A. Pegs swallowing red gum and orange. So I think it's an anagram of something with the letter R, and it's going to mean orange. So a hint, please, for that one. Good work, Sofa House. Thanks, Stephen. Hint for A, for anyone who's got it. They're all 5 letters long, because they're going to go in as an anagram in one of these pluses. So it's there, there, there. So they are all 5 letters long. And I think there's going to be an R in it. So these middle letters are going to spell out a message. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Note held by Sting in King of Thieves. I'm sure someone had this, so a hint for that, please, for B. Yes, definitely do not hint at the theme or the final answer. That I haven't got yet, haven't Wheel of Fortuned it, but I will get there. Hint, please, Arch, or anyone who's got B. Note. So it's going to be musical note, A to G. Held by Sting. That's like a barb, or to hurt. Is it just going to be sort of... I don't know who the name of the King of Thebes was. If I knew the name of the King of Thebes, I would probably know the answer here. It is a solfege note. Oh, okay. So it's do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So that means Sting is at most 3 letters. If you sting, you nab. Stop being clever, Caters. You just do. You are so good. You are so good. You're amazing. First letter, please. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. It's going to go in sting. So I need a 3 or 2 letter word. Let's say 3 letter word for sting. Sting is a con. So if we put do, re, coron, mi, comin, fa, so, la, ti, do. Is it con? I would need to know who the King of Thieves was. I would like to think it was Conan at the moment. But that would leave NA. Is it con? Oh. In that case, can I have the answer? Because I don't know. Creon. Wow. Yeah, didn't know that. Did not know that. And that's going to go here. There's your anagram there. Didn't know that. So that is number 9. Am I in Texas convertible? Am I in Texas convertible? Hint for E, please. Am I in Texas? I want it to almost be exist. Oh, it's going to be exist, isn't it? So put I in text. It's all converted, all convertible. So you get exist, and am is to exist. There we go. You do be this. Absolutely. So there we are. Weight of root announced. Weight of root announced. Happy to have a hint on that now. Child. Is there going to be an weight? Gold weight. Carrot. Oh, it's the yeah. It sounds like carrot. C-A-R-R-O-T. And that's going to be number 13. C-A-R-A-T. Face right when in spring. Face right when in spring. Leap. No. I wanted it to be leap because we've got an R here and L could then go here. Got it. Thank you, Stephen. Go for it, everyone in the chat for this one. Face right when in spring. I am the spring of all knowledge. I am the font of all knowledge. So spring means font here. I don't like spring meaning font. Just don't like it. Put R in that. We get front, and the face of it is a front. So that is going to go here. So that goes there. That is number 6. I don't know why I'm noting these. Large island next to a Mediterranean land. It's got to be Italy, right? Because there's an anagram of it right here. Is it there? It is not Italy. Oh, that's that's a horrible. But it is the right box. Oh no! Across from Italy, Syria, Egypt, Algeria, large, L for large, I for island, next to, by, oh flipping heck, how did I forget that? And then A, L for large, I for island, next to is by, A is A, Mediterranean land. That's good. I like that clue. Libya. Okay, I see where. Okay, I've got the thing that I've done. I've seen the thing. Heard low avian call. Heard low avian call. Cheap. Oh, what? So how does low mean cheap? CHEAP. Low is cheap. Like it's got a low price. It's got a cheap price. So there we go. Anyway, that was number 8. Sensor capture with mask. Sensor capture with mask. Chide. Is it that? Is chide there? Capture. Yeah. C for capture. And your mask is your... If you mask something, you hide it. So it's not a mask, it's to mask. There we go. And that's number 14. 15. Old according to American works of art. Old according to American works of art. Opera. O for old. Per according to. A for American. And then works of art are your opera. That is number 5. Period in gym on Thursday. Month. A month is a period. Now why? Gym on Thursday. TH. Why? Oh. No! It's a hidden. Oh. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. It's hidden. It's month. It's literally hidden in month. Month is hidden in gym on Tuesday. Right, fine. Don't like that clue. Nothing wrong with it. I just hate it on principle now. Number 14. And so just the last clue to go. Pegs swallowing red gum and orange. Well, I know that it's going to be an S. But so is it reset? So no. I know, Wildcat. I hate it when I don't spot it. When I don't spot a hidden, it just makes me feel so stupid. It's just like, it's right there, and I didn't see it. Pegs swallowing red gum and orange. Trees. Peg is a T. There you go. So orange. Why is orange trees? I don't know. But pegs is T's, and we put an R in it. Gum. Oh, gum and orange. Boom. And that's number 16. So we've been given something. This puzzle is called Sweet 16. What have we been given here? Well, if we look at the middle letters of all these boxes, we've been given literally a box of chocolates. Literally a sweet set of 16 letters. And that is Sweet 16. This is a February puzzle. Yes, absolutely. I did say, is love going to be in the air? It turns out it is. There you go.